Okay, and we are off. Hey y'all, it's been a minute since I did a walking video while I was out walking, and it is beautiful here in Florida. The temperature is like just right. No complaints. So, yeah, I'm out here on my lunch break getting it in, take a little scroll, get away from my desk, let my legs stretch, let my mind stretch, have a little break. I have been getting it in today at work. I've gotten a lot done. So, yeah. But you know what? I went in intentional. I started thinking about it last night. I was like, okay, you need to work on X, Y, and Z and do not get distracted. Now, I'm going to admit, I got distracted for maybe a good 30 minutes, but then I got back on course and it was just like boom, 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 getting some things done. So I feel so much better because I'm off on Monday and I didn't want to leave anything undone. Plus, I want to kind of be ahead of the game when I get back. So, yeah. And that just goes to show that we really have to be intentional about what we do. We got to be intentional. You know, you're trying to get those extra pounds off. You got to be intentional about how you're eating, how you're moving your body, how often you're doing it. You got to have that consistency level there. Same thing with YouTube. We already know. Got to find that balance. You just got to find the balance and get into your zone, get into your vibe. You're not going to let it overwhelm you. You're not going to let it overtake you, but you're going to keep steady. Steady wins the race. Steady wins the race. You know, we just got to figure out what works for us, because what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. So, yeah, you got to figure out what is the process gonna look like for you and how you're gonna make that work for you. So, yeah, I just wanted to get on here and push through my walk and wanted you guys to hang out with me for a bit. You guys keep me company, and of course, get a little bit of content in. Kill two birds with one stone, right? Kill two birds with one stone. So I'm excited. That intentional thing is, serious. Intentional about anything we want to do. Is some of you guys talking about or thinking about going back to school? You gotta get intentional. Get intentional about your study habits and how often you're gonna really get serious about your work, your career, your business. Intentional. It's not just gonna drop in our laps. It's not gonna just happen. Warning. I see my neighbor over here mowing his lawn, so you're gonna hear a little bit of that as I get closer. But yeah, we got to be intentional about anything we want. And it can happen. We want this and that and all these different things. Now, I'm one of those individuals. I don't believe that you can have it all. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of feedback about that one, but that's just my feeling. We're all entitled to our own opinions. I just don't believe you can have it all, because there's going to be some consequences down the line. If you are extending yourself out too far, too broad, something is going to suffer, whether it's your family, whether it's your health, relationships. Something is going to suffer when you are trying to have it all. And maybe that's another good, discussion for us to have later on down the line. But yeah, I'm not one of those who believe you can have it all. I think you can be happy. I think you can be joyful. I think you can be at peace, but again, you got to minimize how much you're putting on yourself, how much pressure you're putting on yourself. You hear CEOs all the time talk about, they had to miss some of their children's games, some of their children's activities, because they had business trips they had to go on. You have these high profile positions, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with having a high profile position, but you're going to need the support to help you through that process. You can't do all of this stuff by yourself. So most of these individuals who have these high profile positions, whether it's a man or a female, they typically have a supporting family at home, someone who's doing some of the other stuff while they are out, doing all the extras and working and putting in the 120, 150 hours. So you got to pick your battles. And again, intentional about that, and how that's going to all balance out. Keep going back to that word, balance. It's all about balance, because I don't care what people say. Too much of anything isn't good for you. You can have too much sugar. We know that's not good for you. Too much salt. It's not good for you. Too much sleep. It's not good for you. Too much of just laying around doing nothing. It's not good for you. Too much work. It's not good for you. We got to find the balance. Yeah. And we can be happy. We can be at peace with our decisions. We can enjoy. We can go on vacation. But again, we got to find the balance. In anything we do. It's in anything we do. We got to make time for family. We got to make time for fun. We got to make time to work. All of those things go hand in hand. And balance is going to be key. Balance is definitely going to be key. So yeah. So I had to make a decision and say, get those tennis shoes out, lace them up. Let's get to walking, If I want to maintain where I'm at, I want to stay healthy, I got to be intentional about my health. I got to be intentional about what I eat. Do I eat right all the time? No, I don't. But most of the time, I really try to be careful about what I eat and that type of thing. Now, I'm already preparing myself for a vacation next month. We're going to have an 8-day cruise. And I'm excited, but I do know we do a lot of walking, moving around, and I'm going to enjoy my food. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to just not turn down everything I see, but I'm not going to eat everything up, but I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to have that overall balance where I can enjoy. And that's what we all should be doing. We should be enjoying life and having that balance. I see my neighbor over here cleaning out his boat, so that's telling me he's about to go have some fun time. So again, balance. Typically he's at work. This is my first time ever seeing him out during the middle of the day. I normally see him come in around 6, 7-ish sometimes. But during the middle of the day, no, I've never seen this guy out at all. So he must be off, and he's washing down his boat. So I take it he's going to be going fishing. So good for him, good for him. Get out of balance. We just can't work. We're just not meant to work all the time. No, we got to relax. We have got to relax and enjoy ourselves. But we have to be intentional about scheduling vacation. We got to be intentional about, making sure we go to our doctor's appointments. Men, ladies, making sure that we have those annual visits. Making sure that we get our blood work done and we follow up with our doctors and see what's going on with our bodies. That is going to be so important. So important. We have so much life to live, and I'm just excited about it. I'm glad to be out in the this nice weather. I'm glad to, be able to walk and use my legs, my limbs. I praise God for that. And it's just a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm going to challenge you guys to get out today, get some movement in, enjoy yourself, find that balance that you need, and embrace life. Just embrace life, enjoy it. Don't let people, get on your nerves and get you all going in. We're not living that kind of life. We're living our blessed life, our best life. We're not all that confusion and contentment and all that battling. We're not going to be dealing with that kind of stuff. We got much to do. We are on assignments, and we're going to get everything that's due us and some. So guys, put on those tennis shoes, get out, ride that bike today, walk, play tennis, basketball, take your grandkids for a walk. Do whatever it is that you need to do to get out and enjoy yourself. All right, I'm going to keep on walking, but I'm going to go ahead and end this. And you guys take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.